My name is Tracy Hout, carpentry instructor at Green Country Technology Center. So right now in Oklahoma there's 7,000 carpentry jobs that are available, and what we don't have is certified students and young adults to fill those positions. So what we do here is we certify with NCCER, and it's worldwide recognized, to where you take your ID and you take your card and you can apply for positions that you otherwise wouldn't be available for those positions. And we certify those here at Green Country.
What made me want to come to carpentry was just, I like to work hands-on, I like to build stuff, and it's a good thing, you know, to learn so you can build your own stuff at your own house. If you're good with your hands, man, you gotta come on in here. It's better than being just sitting in the classroom, you know, doing work. It's actually, you get to learn with your hands. I think it's cool because, you know, you built it and somebody's actually gonna be living in it.
In the carpentry construction program here at Green Country, students will start with very little knowledge about construction, and then we build all the way up to where we build actual structures. And we build a number of structures. We've got a tiny house here behind us that we're building for the Altmoggy Community Garden, all the way to pool decks, storage buildings and remodels, concrete work, and the ins and outs of those, the details of those. We do book work, how to use those tools, how to use them properly, and then we come outside and we actually use those. So students get real life practice and get ready for industry as they graduate here.
If you're a lot more hands-on and stuff, I think carpentry is definitely something to get into. It's a lot easier to learn if you're hands-on, fun building stuff and putting stuff together. It's a lot of fun learning how it all kind of comes together.
Also in our carpentry program here, we have a large square footage of shop, so we're out in the pavilion right now. But we also have our shop that's a fully functioning carpentry shop. We have all the necessary tools and facility to do cabinet work as well. So especially when a student gets into their senior year, in their last semester, they'll do finish work and focus on cabinetry and some of the finer work that you can go straight into a job finishing out a house and working with a builder. So one of the things people don't think about is we all live in a house that was built by someone, and that house is going to need to be remodeled and updated. So this may not be what you end up doing for a full-time job, but you'll always be able to remodel your own house or tile your bathroom or do your construction needs and not have to hire somebody. So that's something students might think about as far as taking carpentry and construction here at Green Country.
Hi, my name is Mr. Logan. This is the CNC manufacturing class here at Green Country Technology Center. CNC stands for Computer Numerical Control. In modern machine shops, most of the equipment now is run with computers. So our students start in the classroom learning the software that programs the equipment in our shop. And our shop is like your average modern machine shop. It's clean, climate controlled, a very nice work environment. Our students learn how to set up and operate the machines as well as program. As far as work in the industry, there's lots of jobs available. Average pay is between $8 and $15 an hour, depending on the size of the company and whether you stay local or go to Tulsa.
The reason I chose to come last year is because it's a place where we could actually make our imagination come to life. Being able to take something just from a piece of metal rod to a finished product, maybe like a ring or necklaces. Well, I want to be a CNC machinist for a little bit while I work my way through college, and then I want to go into electrical engineering. All you need in this class is imagination, and you can go far in this field. It's really simple. You have classmates that will work with you, and you have Mr. Logan, which is a fantastic teacher that sits there and helps us.
Now, as far as certifications, we have state certifications. There's 3 of those available. But more importantly, there are 4 national certifications through the National Institute of Metalworking Skills. And our students sit for all 4 of those national certifications. And they're becoming very big in industry today.
Well, I picked this class because not only can you learn to run the machines, but it's also fun. Like you can do stuff with your hands, and if you want more sitting down working on a computer, you can still do that, designing the parts and stuff. Like we're able to make certain parts whatever anyone needs. Like we can make rings, we can make car parts. We actually made something for a horse trailer the other day. Well, just expect to have fun, and we can make things, be creative, use your imagination to make whatever you want.
So in CNC manufacturing, if you like working with your hands and taking an idea to a finished product, this may be the class for you, because we design the parts in the classroom and then take them out into the shop and build them. We use a variety of different equipment, including 3D printers, lasers, and then standard machine shop lathes, mills, and so on.
My name is Misty Thompson. I teach drafting at Green Country Technology Center. We start with basic drafting fundamentals, what it is, just short of board drawing. We start in AutoCAD and we start real basic. We start with some real simple maths, geometry, and getting students used to putting down on paper what they're seeing with their eyes. From fundamentals, we move into some 3D programs, and the students can do 3D programs with architecture, so houses or buildings or bridges or anything like that. And then we also work in mechanical, so the engineering side of it, making parts or tools. All of those things need to be modeled in 3D for companies so that they can see it before they actually fabricate it, and that ends up saving them a lot of money.
Let's see, 7th and 8th grade I had a software called Blender, and it's basically making 3D things, and that's just something I enjoyed, that whatever's in your head you can put into a program and basically make it and realize that you just made that part, whether it works or not, but you made it. I'd like to be able to work at home if I wanted to, doing this, you know, obviously for a business, but eventually getting to the top and potentially running a place.
If you enjoy your geometry class, you'd probably be really good at drafting. Trigonometry also plays a big part in it. Math is not one of my major strengths. I struggle with math, so I really have to work hard to understand math concepts. So it's not a must. So if you think, oh, I'm not good at math, I wouldn't be good at drafting, not necessarily. If you're willing to work at it and if you're willing to understand the concepts that go into drawing a part, if you enjoy sketching, you would probably enjoy drafting.
Basically, on the mechanical side of drafting, you have AutoCAD, Inventor, and SolidWorks, and I just got into that a couple days ago. Looking forward to being in that.
Take a look around at everything that is built. A drafter had something to do with it. Before it was ever built, it was drawn and approved and maybe redrawn before it was finally sent to be actually made. Everything in this day and time was drawn before it was manufactured or put together. So if that's something that you think you would be good at, the field is wide open right now, and you can kind of look at different jobs where maybe you're not sitting at a desk all day, or maybe you want to be sitting behind a computer all day. There are those jobs. There are jobs on construction sites where you're up and down all day long and you're really hands-on. So drafting, it's just wide open. Take a look at it.
I'm instructor Amanda Bray.
I'm instructor Rebecca Graham.
And we teach health careers.
I wanted to come to health careers because I want to be in the medical field so I can make more money. Well, the nursing program, you get to help people and take care of people, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. I am going to go to Connors University, and I'm going to try to move forward in this career so that way I can either be a dermatologist or a neonatal nurse. We do a lot of hands-on things, and we get to practice everything like the bed making and feeding people. We got to brush each other's teeth, which was really awkward, but it was cool. I don't know, it's just a really good experience, and you don't have to pay for it, so.
I'm teaching health careers, the long-term care portion. And so if you take health careers, you will get a mixture of anatomy, long-term care, med-term, CPR, core employability skills, and you will get the skill set to obtain your certification for certified nursing aide. Ms. Graham will be teaching the anatomy portion, and I will be teaching the long-term care portion.
My whole family was like, on my mom's side, was either surgeons or something in the medical field, and I just kind of wanted to like keep that going. And plus, I really like helping people. I want to be a respiratory therapist, and I'm a junior, and I ain't got to pay for it. So I mean, I really look forward to the respiratory system whenever we like get more in depth with that. And then, I don't know, patient positioning was pretty lit. And like you have to be a really hard worker, because like if you slack off and get really far behind, it'll take you a minute to catch back up.
You will learn the structure of the entire body from the head to the toes, all 206 bones, all the muscles, parts of the eye, parts of the heart, and every other body system.
Hi, I'm Darlene Baker, and I'm the Director of Nursing and Health Career Programs here at Green Country Technology Center.
Hi, my name is Kelsa Driggers, and I am the Transition Program Instructor here at Green Country Technology Center.
Well, we actually have 2 healthcare programs here at Green Country currently. We're going to have a HCC1 that prepares the students to be long-term care assistants and also gives them the opportunity to explore some other health professional career opportunity. They'll be able to enter into the Licensed Practical Nursing Program in their senior year, and will actually go from August through May, half days. We're going to do it in the morning program, and then in the summer they'll transition over to full-time adult students and be able to graduate from that program in December, eligible to sit for the National Council License for Examination to be an LPN. Your actual career opportunities are limitless. LPNs are currently working in areas such as, of course, acute care facilities, which is your hospitals. They work in long-term care facilities, they work in rehabilitation centers, they work out in business and industry as campus nurses for schools. I mean, the opportunities that they have are limitless.
You will learn documentation of a nurse, you'll learn skills, just all around how to become an LPN, which is mainly hands-on. You'll be able to go to the clinical sites, have hands-on with patient care.
I'm Carly Carnes. I'm a Senior Administrative Assistant for one of the largest utilities in the United States. In this role as an Administrative Assistant, there are many different opportunities for growth. You can start out as an admin, work your way up to Senior Admin to Executive Assistant. Within those roles, you'll use various tools such as Microsoft Office, all of that suite, including Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook. In order to be a successful admin, it takes a combination of skills, from being a self-starter to being able to work well with others, whether it be co-workers, just other admins in the department, or whether it be your supervisor or those in higher authority. So one of the blessings as an admin is that you get to learn various projects as you're working on them. You will constantly be given different tasks by different people that allow you to grow and learn, both in the skill set of the programs you're working in, but also in whatever industry you're in, which then leads itself to either growth within the company you're in or growth in another company. The salary potential for an admin continues to grow exponentially as you continue to gain and hone your skills.
Hi, I'm Dawn Emery. I'm a certified medical coder. I actually was hired my first interview straight out of after I got my certification, and have been a pathology coder for going into 8 years now. Learned medical terminology, learned to understand insurance and how it works, seeing a medical claim form. We also learned durable medical goods, or what they call HCPCS, and then medical coding, the codes assigned for each classification of drugs, diseases, and how we would be using that in a practice setting.
My name is Sean Longan. I'm the instructor of the HVAC program at Green Country Technology. In our program,
We usually start out in the electrical part of it. We learn basic electricity, some house wiring, all the way up to 460 volts. Most of the training equipment that we use at the beginning is to 120 volts. And then we move on into the refrigeration cycle, the heating cycle, sequence of operations, and that usually takes up about the first year. Once we get into the second year, we start into installation, and we work on into some troubleshooting, heat pumps, more advanced HVAC equipment.
Well, honestly, I had no intentions of coming here first, but I was talking to my cousin Zach and Ethan Bean. They graduated from this class last year, and he got a real good job, making pretty good money. Well, I like actually going out and doing the jobs, the hands-on stuff, better than I do working in the classroom, but I understand that's part of it. We've learned about basic electricity, how to wire up units, checking refrigerant, heaters, and just about everything you can think of on your air conditioner.
Most of the jobs that we train for are in the residential commercial HVAC setting, usually in air conditioning and heating. We also have some jobs that we train for in ice machines, refrigeration, all the way to where we just started training a little bit on PLCs, with programmable logic controls. We've had a lot of equipment donated to us from our local companies, and we use their equipment to train on. And so when you come out of this class and you get into the industry, you're used to training on what you're going to see actually in the field.
What made me pick this class was my uncle's in this industry, and he took me on a job one day and showed me where everything was wired up and everything, where air conditioning was. Then I found out this class was here. I decided to give it a try and see what could take me. It's a great experience, you know. And plus the class is free for us, you know, it's free knowledge for us to learn. You know, it's something to learn every day. And it's a great field to get into. It was more money. It's hard work, but it's something learning. You learn something new every day. You know, there's big businesses out there that need workers like us. So it's something nice to come to every day.
The biggest thing about coming into the HVAC industry is, number one, it's not going anywhere. There's always going to be a job somewhere. It doesn't matter if it's locally, out of state, out of the country. You can go anywhere in the world and work on heating and air.
Hi, I'm Stephen Hill. I'm the welding instructor at Green Country Technology Center. I will be teaching course objectives from NCC ER core curriculum in the classroom and in the shop. Understanding basic safety on equipment and tools. We will also go over different types of drawings and how to read them. We have 3 levels of welding. Level 1 is basic welding safety. They will perform oxy-fuel cutting, gouging, and plasma arc cutting methods. They will learn how to stick weld and learn pipe and plate fit up as well.
I picked welding because it's a great field to go into. There's tons of opportunities, and we have state-of-the-art equipment here. I made a calf open dummy. There was a whole bunch of angles, and it was a lot of different measurements. We have everything. We have really good equipment. Sky's the limit.
Level 2, they will learn how to set up and use MIG and flux core machines and make different V-groove welds in different positions. They will also learn how to use the TIG machine in different positions as well.
I'm just really interested in the field, and there's a lot of money in it too, and a lot of job opportunities right now. I'd really like to weld on motorcycle frames and start my own custom shop one day. If you're interested in any kind of fabricating or building your custom stuff, you can really make anything you want, and it's kind of, mind is the limit, you know? You can get as creative as you want.
Level 3, they will learn how to use all welding methods and pass all plate and pipe tests to get ready for the workforce. We encourage anyone out there interested in welding to come in and apply for next year's program.